Coach, before we get into the basketball, can you update us on Alonzo Ball and Josh Hart?
Alonzo is not a go. I mean, he won't play tonight, and Josh, we'll find out. Probable if he gets through the pregame workout and everything, he'll play.
Team you're playing is 15-2. What has impressed you on tape, offense or defense?
I think a little bit of both. I think offensively, obviously, playing LeBron as the point guard has been great for them, and AD's put up good numbers, but they're a difficult matchup, at some place. So they play with a lot of pace. I think LeBron is probably playing as well as he's played, really, overall, from the standpoint of just distributing the basketball, and then when they need him to score. And then obviously AD's played at a real high level. You got two guys that's getting over 50 points a game for you. That's pretty doggone good.
There's a lot of stuff about this that's a headache with AD coming back and how that's kind of taken over. But is it fun to play in an atmosphere that is at least different? Does it break up monotony of a season when you have a night like this that's so looked forward to by people?
I don't think it's a headache with him. Obviously there's a lot of things around it, but at the end of the day, we're playing a really good basketball team. It gives us an opportunity to see where we have to get to, but overall, like I said, AD's having a great year, but it's not a surprise to anybody here. That's who he is. I mean, he's a talented player that can do a multitude of things. So the fact that he's, averaging, almost 26 points a game is not a surprise.
You have the experience in this game to know what matters and what doesn't, and have the patience to see the big picture. But is there any part of you wish you had Zion tonight, just to have kind of the full squad against the team that's coming in?
I wish I had Zion if we were playing anybody, so I mean, not just this team. I mean, we'd have liked to have Zion the first game we lined up with, but, hey, listen, everything happened for a reason, and, I think we're realistic in that, we've got a good base here, and we're trying to build something that's sustainable, as Griff says, and, that's kind of what we're looking for. Their goals is completely different, this year, and I mean, obviously with LeBron and AD, and they've got a lot of, complementary players that are very good players. Danny Green is playing at a real high level, shooting the basketball, and he's also a good defender, and, Kuzma and Caldwell Pope, and, obviously bringing Rondo off the bench. He's been really good since he's come back and got healthy. So, we're just playing a great basketball team.
This is one of the bigger front courts in the NBA. Are you comfortable, with Kenrich in there at the power forward, or is this a night where you look for a little more size up front?
We're going to play who we play. We're not going to change anything that we're doing, our style of play or anything. As I said, we have to establish ourselves, and we have to establish who we want to be, just from the way we're going to play and the way we approach the game. And so, yeah, we're not going to try to match up with them or do anything like that from the standpoint of changing our lineup or anything like that.
You have to guard against anything for your guys as far as coming out too hard or coming out too much to start a game when it's an atmosphere that's going to be like this?
No, but I think anytime you have young players, like obviously, Zoe's not playing tonight, but Brandon and Josh, you're going to want to play well against the team that traded you. But I think what you have to do is that you have to make sure that you're taking that energy and using it in the right way.
Alvin, you competed against LeBron at the highest levels when you were at Golden State, and obviously you coached AD. Is the pairing then kind of what you expected when you watched them together?
Well, you got two great players, and when you got two great players, I mean, it really is a perfect fit for them. AD's, fit in great with what they're trying to do. LeBron has been LeBron, really. I mean, you're talking about a guy that arguably is, one of the two best players that ever played the game. So, anytime I think you have that talent level, that intelligent level, both of those guys are incredibly smart players, and it's not like they're the only two guys on that team. They got other guys that's very capable. And so the fact that they're 15-2 doesn't surprise really a lot of people.
You said they fit perfectly. What is it about
not
all two superstars fit that way?
Well, first of all, I just think, the way they are, and secondly, you got LeBron that's a willing passer. You got AD that's, very high-skilled guy that can do a lot of things. So it's a really good fit. They've proven that already.
Talk about your young guys using the emotion the right way of this kind of game. Do you view that as maybe an X factor that could help give you an edge tonight?
I just think we got to play good basketball. I don't think emotions or anything like that's going to have anything to do with it. We've got to play to the point where we're not turning the ball over. We got to be good in transition defense because this team do a great job of running out. And, we got to try to take away so many easy baskets in the paint. They're a big team. LeBron's a great passer. AD's a good finisher around the basket. Those are the things that we got to worry about. You're not going to win or lose a game on emotion, okay? I mean, you're going to have to execute and do the right things to beat a team like this.
Is there any scheme you're looking forward to maybe throwing at the Lakers they haven't seen before, especially with Derek Favors out? How are you going to approach that front court battle? Is there some way to scheme around the emotion?
You can't scheme around anything, really. You just got to play, and you got to be solid in what you're doing. We're trying to establish something. We're not going to at the end of the day, guys, this is one game. It's one basketball game in the NBA. And so what we're trying to do is establish consistency in what we're doing. So we're not going to, all of a sudden run a box and one or, triangle and two or something like that. Maybe if you were in a playoff situation, yeah, but on a regular season game, what we have to do is we have to establish consistency in what we're doing, and that's what we'll try to do. All right, thanks.